Welcome back to Overwatch Advising. Today, we're going to talk about something very important. Today, we're going to talk about finding your path in life. Why is finding your path in life important? Well, definitely, it's the fulfillment of self. And what I mean by that is a sense of purpose, an overall happiness about the direction you're taking. Because it is decisions that you've made that you know in your heart will make you happy down the road and very successful. And you never know, new and better options may open up later down the road as you take the path to your life's goal. So how do you find your way? Besides listening to me, of course, reflect to activities when you were young that made you happy. And figure out, how can I transform this into prosperous life's work? If you loved chess, you can make chess tutorials. If you loved programming, study language, get back into it, become a good developer, and do great code that makes you happy. If you love learning languages, learn a language. Translate things. Perhaps become an interpreter. There are many uses for skills that you may or may not deem prosperous in your life. And if you're not an adult yet, experiment and stick with activities that make you the most happy and build on it. Because growing up, you're going to encounter many different things to try, and your mind might change constantly, but in the end, there's going to be a couple of things that makes you very happy each time you think about it, that you can take later on down your life and be prosperous with it. Because that knowledge is wealth. You never know with that knowledge that you've taken from all the time invested that it could be very beneficial to you later on down the road. Don't discard the things that you've been passionate about. Don't discard them. Make use of them. Also, don't make decisions because it sounds good on paper to others. And what this means is doing things for sake of approval, doing things because others will like you more for it, or want to be friends, or anything like that. You're doing it for their own benefit, and that is not your life's path. Because if you do something for someone else's benefit or because they may like it, eventually you're going to be right back to start. You're going to be lost again with no idea how to proceed because, well, I did this because other people might like it, but I still feel empty. Empty because you don't even know who you are. You don't know what your identity is. You don't know if your life path is the one that you've actually forged for yourself. And so while it might be great to get that approval, to get that extra feeling of being wanted and needed for your decisions, you do things for yourself because sometimes people are not going to be there for you always, which is part of life. People will come and go. on your journey, of course. The decisions you make, there's going to be some that does not agree with it, but if it is what you truly want to do in your heart, and you know that when you think about it, you feel great about it, do it. Because the most important thing is that your path is a road to improvement, not destruction. And by improvement, I mean things that can positively affect you if you choose to take this path. There's always going to be consequences no matter what choices you make, but the path of destruction is constant consequences that will leave you towards a road of despair and misfortune. So choose things wisely as far as where do you want to go, and can I be prosperous if I choose this route? Also, take some time away from distractions and truly get to know yourself. I mean, in the technology age that we live right now, Facebook and other social media accounts, you're constantly plugged in, you're constantly looking towards the opinions of others, and you never give yourself time to yourself to actually know what you want. It's tough because the approval or the validation from the things that you may do or say on the internet will make it addicting. And some of you need to unplug right now. Some of you need to unplug today, especially if you're feeling lost and you don't know what to do with your life. You need to unplug for all the distractions, the TV shows, everything, smartphones, leave it behind. Take some time for yourself and learn about what you want. Listen inside of you as to what you must do. Sometimes you may not hear anything when you look for it, but the answers always reveal themselves in the end in some shape or form. Just don't give up on yourself. Believe in what makes you passionate about life and move forward. Always take that step, because if you don't, you'll be lost forever. If you like this message, this channel, like this video, subscribe, and stay tuned for another outreach from Overwatch Advising.